action. Let me see. Zoom in, zoom out.
You gonna put this on your site?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah. So this is my client, Stephanie.
Hi.
Hi, Stephanie. Yay. She's a hair extension client. And I met her. She found me on the internet. So tell me how you first started doing hair extensions, wearing them.
Well, my experience with hair extensions started in 2010 after I had decided to go blonde because I'm naturally like a level 3-4. Dark brown, almost black, and the lady doing my hair, basically after the bleaching process, she put me under the dryer.
And how, like, when she put bleach on your head, she just ran you underneath the dryer, and that was just like, okay, sure.
Yeah, she put a cap on my head after she put the bleach on it, and she put a cap on my head, put me under the dryer for about 25 minutes, and then 5 minutes under, 25 minutes under medium heat, and then 5 minutes under low heat.
And how did your head feel after that?
Well, the first time, I had some burning or some lesions. I had some, basically I had skin burns, scalp burns, and my hair broke. My hair broke. I had a line. I looked awful. I looked like alfalfa. I had a line of broken hair from my forehead down to the side, down to my ears of broken hair. It looked like my hair started back beyond my scalp, the front of my scalp.
So let's see if we can capture some of that on camera. We'll go like this.
You could probably see some of that. Look, right here. It all broke from here, it all broke here, and all broke here.
Yeah, so what we're going to show you is that this is the hair extension she's wearing right now. Is the one we did to cover up the mess that I inherited. But this is the hair that broke all along her hairline. So if you look at this was gone when I met you. So has it been 3 months?
April, May, June, 2.5 months actually. When I came to you, I actually had no hair there.
Yeah, exactly. This was all gone. And so what I did was I had a very long consultation. What were some of the things we consultated about?
The fact that I wanted to be blonde, and you said, okay, there are a lot of people that are blonde that are not walking around with melted hair.
Exactly.
My hair was hydrolyzed.
Right.
And I wasn't like a white blonde. I mean, I was a very blonde, I was almost platinum blonde, but I wasn't, it was not impossible for me to be blonde like this. That we were not going to use heat because every time I would go to this woman and she was using heat on me, I came back with less hair.
Exactly.
And
so back here in the back, after all of that, using heat, this is how long her hair is, right? So she was unaware of that.
I didn't
Did
know.
you realize that it had broken that extensively or not?
I had no idea. That's why when you told me,
She was in shock.
I was in shock. I was numb. I couldn't believe. I was very upset. I felt betrayed, and I just couldn't believe that someone would allow me to parade around Alaska looking like that.
Or anywhere, Alaska, honey. You don't just travel to Alaska.
Exactly. And I was losing hair, and she told me that it could have been that I was, the shower hits my hair, it was causing it to, no, nothing like that was causing it to break, that I was sleeping on my head the wrong way. No, that was a bunch of crap.
Right, here's some more of the hair that's broken
Oh,
down
all
here
of
on
this,
the bottom.
I had no hair down here.
Yeah, this all broke off as well. So then when we had our consultation and sat down and talked, and I said, how did you feel after that? Like, I was really real with you and discussed it with you.
Yeah, I think you felt sorry for me. I think you wanted to throw me some type of
Well, I had a lot of compassion, that's for sure, because I think it's unnecessary that it ended up that broken. But how about, like, I asked you a whole stream of questions, personal and professional.
I was here for almost 2 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
A 2-hour consultation.
How did you feel after that, though?
I felt that I was basically like a cancer patient told that I had no terminal cancer, that I was going to live forever, and I go to basically, that's how I felt. I go to another doctor to get a second opinion because I've been fooled the whole time.
Right.
And so I felt much better. I felt, I knew, we can be gullible. I must have been in denial because I thought, I know I could be wearing blonde hair.
Right.
It won't break off. I know I have thick, beautiful, long hair. You know, I have pictures I've showed you. Why can't I get it back? It's been 2 years.
Right. So in her consultation process, what I focused on was how active was her life
Oh, yeah.
What did she do professionally?
Yeah, exactly.
What kind of person was she? What kind, did she?
Very healthy.
Right, she's taking care of herself. Was she partying? What was she doing? Trash on her hair.
Right.
Professionally, what did she do? I literally asked her if she was a stripper.
He asked if I was a stripper, if I did cocaine, which I do not. I don't do drugs. I'm very healthy. I exercise 5 days a week, an hour and 15 minutes a day.
Right, exactly.
I even sometimes more. I take lots of vitamins. I'm a very healthy person. I have clean, clear skin.
So I had to do, what did you call it? I was doing deductive analysis.
Deductive reasoning analysis, yeah.
Because in my...
Algorithmic thinking.
Exactly. In my experience with clients, and if they end up with breakage, I'm trying to rule out things. I want to rule out lifestyle. I want to rule out how, if they're a really active person or if they're a professional entertainer, they're really hard on their hair. I wanted to rule out a bunch of stuff because I was trying to grasp the concept of 1/3 of her hair being missing off of her head.
All over, exactly. And, I'm a professional person, and I'm a very, I take good care of my health. Longevity is very important to me, and my hair and appearance is very important to me, and I have no problem with that. In fact, that I am a professional, and I do, travel to California and do a lot of business. Right. It's very important to me.
Right.
And
so it's not like you're just like, oh my God, I told her my hair extensions, I don't know how to take care of them.
No. I felt that I felt like I was bald. I felt like I lost a very good part of my identity because I had a lot of hair, long and thick, and I no longer had hair, and it was very depressing.
Yeah, I'm sorry that happened. See, a lot of time what I like to focus on is that in a consultation, A, you don't know who the person is, so you need to get to know who the person is.
Right.
B, what are the expectations of that person for hair extensions? Because hair extensions are like the highest maintenance service. Bleach and hair extensions, there it is. Doesn't get any more higher maintenance than that.
Exactly.
And then the other thing being is the client grasps the concept that if this isn't done appropriately, it can really be a mess. So the hair extensions she has on her head now are the ones that we kind of did for an intern to cover up the baldness, to baby it. Part of my consultation with her was to explain to her that all the hair that's hydrolyzed on her head is expendable. We'll be growing it off.
Imagine hearing baldness. That's anxiety provoking to someone like me, Italian with lots of hair.
Yeah. And then in that period of time, the type of client that she is, I decided to accept her because she completely understood what it was going to take to do it and was willing to do that. So she's purchased all the products, she's taking care of her hair, she listens to what I say, I see her every 2 to 3 weeks.
That's right.
And then the way we've colored it, and I'll go into that later off camera on my own without her about the whole process I went through. But today what we're going to do is we're going to take out this interim hair extension here. Now that she has more hair to deal with, I've ordered another round of hair, and we're going to go in and we're going to fill it in even a little bit more. And we've got new products for her to use to maintain it and make it look a little bit better. Each step is going to be about a 1.5-year process, and clean her up.
Right, and when I first met Joseph, his assessment of me, he doesn't know me from John, from anyone, and he's thinking, time will tell, and he told me this, time will tell exactly what type of, how good you are to your body, what nutrition that you're ingesting, that will tell me. And he could tell in 2 months, my hair grew, 2 inches, 2.5 inches?
Yeah, it was about 1.5 inches, almost 2 inches. Yeah, she takes very good care of herself. And I don't care, a lot of people will come in during the consultation process, they don't know you, they're all totally lying their butt off or telling you what you want to hear. And I call her Dr. Barbie because she's a doctor.
I wasn't a stripper.
Yeah.
No.
Damn.
I'm not.
Yeah, how fun is that? I got a real, so, but it worked, after you justify why you ask the questions. But what happened was it really showed me that here was a client who was authentic. So she ended up with a mishap. Not that she chose the path that she was on or did it herself or was lying to me in any way, shape, or form.
Right.
So willing to get my undivided attention and all of that. So today what we're going to do is we're going to clean it up a little bit more and go from there. And I really appreciate you going on camera, putting it all out there.
God
Yay,
love
thank you,
are the
Dr.
best,
Barbie.
actually.
Aw, you're so precious. Yay.
It's true.